we try to date, and these girls are way more interested in a career, in a job, than a family. And like, I feel like I'm the feminine one because I'm like, hey, what about the kids? What about the family? Like, don't we want to do this? And she's like, I need to study. I have goals. I have career. I have purpose. It's like, it's totally flipped.
Oh my God, ladies, if I will tell you how many women I've seen leave their education, leave their colleges to follow a man who has no direction, who has no goals, who has no future. In the name of love, they followed this man. They went probably to another country or to another city or to another state. And, they hung on this guy to save the family financially, yeah? And she went ahead and had the babies and, raised the babies. And somewhere in the middle, things not work out and she is now thrown out with nothing to fall back to, with no education, with no college degree, with no money, with no job. Oh my goodness. That's why we can't listen to men who say this, I want you to stay in the house. I want to take care of you. No, we can't trust that because, we know what happens. We know what happens. Anything can happen. It doesn't even have to be separation. It can be death. What are you going to do if you didn't, if you listen to this man to take care of all the financial issues, in the house? Oh my, guys, do not fall into this. Oh, this bullshit of like, I'm going to take care of you. My woman should not work. My woman, my who? Every woman should have their own coin coming from somewhere. I don't know, from a hobby or from, I don't know, from a job, from anywhere, from social media. Please do not enter, even start a relationship if you don't have an income. I'm one of them who did that mistake and I learned the hard way, yeah? Don't start having babies when you don't have money for yourself,
Now we try to date, and these girls are way more interested in a career, in a job, than a family. And like, I feel like I'm the feminine one because I'm like, hey, what about the kids? What about the family? Like, don't we want to do this? And she's like, I need to study. I have goals. I have career. I have purpose. It's like, it's totally flipped.
Since you seem confused, let me tell you why that may be the case. She gets her education. She moves on in her career. She makes sure she has her own money because she's not going to bet on you because too many women have done that in the past and gotten burned for it. It's not enough that a man tells you that he wants to have kids. What kind of father do you plan to be? Because she could end up being a married single mom, taking care of the kids, and a man who acts like one. They've seen plenty of videos of men who weaponize their incompetence, fathers who don't know their child's eye color, teacher's name, birthday, if they have a peanut allergy. There's more to being a father than your genetic contribution. Do you plan to be up at 2 a.m. for these feedings? Are you changing diapers? Are you going to PTA meetings? Are you giving baths? Are you helping with homework? Women don't just want you to give them a baby. They want you to help them raise one. They don't want you to have a backup plan. They don't want you to have something you can fall back on in the event they leave you. They want you to have no choice but to stay with them. Otherwise, how will you survive? The single version of you would leave them in a second, the moment your needs weren't being met. He may be able to convince the mommy version of you to keep the family together despite him cheating or disrespecting you. What about the child? That's why he wants the child. Some men want a child with you because that's a part of their strategy, not because they always dreamed of being a dad.